Hello Year 11s, it is Tuesday evening. We are 6 weeks to the day until your actual exam, your 10-hour over 2-day exam. I've just sat down and I've marked some of your books from your mock, and there are some really interesting things that people have done that I'd like to share. Over the next 6 weeks, I'm going to try and catch in with you as much as I can so that I can share some really good things that people are doing, and hopefully you can incorporate some of those into your own work so we can all support each other to get the best grades that we possibly can. Now, in photography, which is what I'm going to be talking about today, tomorrow or maybe the next day I'm going to talk about some of the GCSE work. In photography, you should be coming up to your 4th shoot. That means that you will have done your first 20 reflection images, so picked your theme and then gone out and just shot to see what you're looking at. You would have then done your first, second and third artist response. And this 4th shoot should really be you delving deeper into certain aspects of your theme and the way that you want to take photographs. We're not going to keep going 5th artist, 6th artist, 7th artist. That's not necessary at this stage. What's much more important is that you start to really excavate, dig down into what it is that makes you an incredible photographer and really enhance the skills that you've got. What would be really good at this time of your exam module is for you to go on a gallery visit. Those students that achieve the level 7, level 8, level 9 are all going out to galleries, and I realise that that's not instantly possible for everyone. But there will be a museum near where you are, there will be a gallery where you are. It could be that you go out for a walk and start taking photographs there. If everything you're doing is obviously in your classroom, then you're not showing any independence in what you're doing. And in order to get those top grades, you really need to be showing independence. Now, I'm going to show you 3 books, and these 3 books have got something that I thought was of interest to you. And the next time when I do art, I'm going to show you some of the interesting things that are going on in art as well. So, the first book that I want to show you is Jodie's. And what I thought was really interesting about Jodie's book is she's been really careful about the way that she's communicated how she's doing what it is that she's doing. Now, if you look on this side, Jodie's done a low poly, we learnt that last year, and she's annotated underneath with how she thinks that went. What she's also provided me with, so that I can see just how she did what she did, is that she's done screenshots in Photoshop, and she's given me a little step-by-step instruction of how she's done everything. She's even picked out exactly the area that she's talking about. She's done this digitally. You don't have to do it digitally. You could do it with a white pen, could even do it with a black pen if you don't have a white one. If you don't know how to take screenshots, please come and see me. Please come and see Mr. Wood. I won't show you how to do it now because each computer that we have on site is different. But if you want to know how to do that, please do come and find us. Don't think that you just can't do it, because you all can. The next book I'm going to show you is by Grace. Now, what was really interesting about what Grace did, I'm just finding the right page for you here, is that Grace has done a really good piece of deep diving. She's really pushed forward a skill from a start point to an area of higher expertise. The first thing that Grace did is she went out and she did a shoot, and she wanted to respond to an artist. So in Photoshop, she's used the shape tool to draw these circles over the top, and she's got a fairly satisfactory result. What she then did is thought, what happens if I start to make what's behind the image something more interesting that's not just a full shape? So she went out and she did another shoot. This is it here. It would be great if she could annotate that though, just saying, Grace. And then on the following pages, here's her having a go with the dots again. But she's also done something called layer masking. And what that is taking her original layer in Photoshop, putting another layer, another photograph behind. Now, she got these off of the internet, but each one is slightly different. And then what she's done is she's used something called a layer mask. Now, that's a mask between her photograph layer and the layer behind. And she's painted her cross on there with a paintbrush. If you would like to know how to do this, you can find a tutorial to it either on our Google Classroom, or you can come and find me or Mr. Wood, and we'll show you how to do that really easily. Well done, Grace. The third person whose book I wanted to show you was Michael's. And what Michael does really well is he really thinks about his shoots before he goes out and does them. He communicates that to me and the other people that are marking his book by creating really detailed shoot plans. What I really like about this shoot plan is that he hasn't wasted lots of his time trying to make it really detailed. He's shown me really simply with visual cues what he wants to do. He's shown me what kind of camera he's going to use. He's shown me what direction the light's coming from. He's shown me where he's going to shoot it. So in this case, he's given me trees to show outside. He's shown me where the model is going to be, and he's shown me where the photographer is going to be. And I can really quickly see from that the shoot Michael's going to do isn't just off the top of his head. He's really thought about it. And really thinking about your shoots before you go out and before you go out and do it shows that you have intention. And having intention about what you're doing really starts to push you up into those bigger grade boundaries. Now, as I said, I'm going to try and communicate to you in the evenings as much as I can, because we need to really start to pick up the pace now. And actually, you are all doing so much better than you think you are. I want you to remember that we're here at lunchtimes, we're here after school, and on the Easter holidays, I will also be here as well. If you want to attend those sessions, you do need to come and see me personally. If you want me to add anything into these videos that you really think would be helpful for you at this stage, please either come and see me or write it in the comments. Thank you very much, Year 11. Bye-bye.